Even so, it is not the will of your Father who is in heaven that one of these little ones should perish. So take heed, he says there in verse 10, or beware, literally, in relating how important these little ones are to God. Jesus issues an important warning here to his disciples. Do not despise one of these little ones. The verb there in Greek is not think lightly. Do not hold them in contempt. A more immature believer. The temptation will be to avoid that person, to judge them, even mock them. Those who I perceive as falling short spiritually. The ability for a believer to cop such an attitude like that, it must be great if Jesus is issuing such a strong warning. And believers do. They can look at another and say, oh, that guy's no good. Oh, they're not any good. Oh, I don't like that person. They might not verbalize it, dude, but that's what's going on in their heart, and that's what Jesus sees. And he says, beware. That is not how my church operates. The New Testament teaches that the church is a body made up of multiple parts that all need each other. Mature believers need immature believers as much as immature believers need mature believers. Until I get that, I'm an immature believer. A mature believer gets that. Gets that, dude, this is a body. We got to work together. I'm so thankful for people who are willing to give of their time and energy to disciple me as a new believer. Because I know I was very needy. I came in with a lot of baggage, okay? They never made me feel like it was a hassle. They sought me out. And it was always, like, man, why would this person seek me out? I'm like this awful loser coming into this church, and they keep looking for me. The church, a couple thousand people. And they seek me out, and they spend time with me. They sit with me. It's not like they had to give up of their plans to minister to me to earn salvation. In doing so, they not only taught me from the Bible, I learned what they were teaching, but I also was taught from their lives. I watched them. I learned a lot more from what they were saying. It made me read the Bible, and the parts of the Bible they were pointing to me with a lot more eagerness and zealousness. It's like, oh, John or Jane was telling me these things, and man, they really care about me. They not only taught me, they taught me the way that they lived. And Jesus uses an interesting spiritual insight here when he says of these little ones, verse 10, they're the most needy of his followers.